Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday's View from the Mountain. I'm recording it on a Monday, although it's not going to be uploaded today. Cut me some slack, dog. I was enjoying the day, this 3-day weekend. First one since I started working, and most time I've had off yet. I've been enjoying it, man. I've been enjoying it. But yeah, last week I tried to do it as a live commentary. That went over pretty decently. The response while I was live was insane. Hundreds of people were there chatting with me. Unfortunately, it didn't go up on YouTube. Otherwise, there would have been a ton more people there. So I had to like upload it twice. Some of you guys saw that, and because it failed the first time, it got like deleted. Or, anyways, it's up there now. So if you guys do want to hear me talk about some of the new games that are coming out, Advanced Warfare, Hardline, Destiny, I'll probably touch on it a bit in this video. But I did like an hour commentary, looking at some of my old videos too. It was a good time. It was a good time. Seemed to be pretty well responded to once the video did go up for the second time. I got some good comments, so I thought I'd try it again for another Monday's View from the Mountain. Making it fancy. You know, you guys have heard my view from the mountains, but never have I put the Monday in front of it. So it's pretty revolutionary, and I thought I'd make it into more of a series. Ghost gameplay for you today. That was something I don't think I touched on at all. I looked at like 50 of my old videos, but I don't think I did any ghosts. So this is a pretty beast one. I was just tearing people up. I decided to use LMG in the back here because the kids were trying pretty hard, and you'll hear them react to it. I'll try and keep the volume a little bit louder so you can hear some of their reactions. They get pretty pissed, like right there. And yeah, that was pretty fun. That's one of the enjoyable things. Go on for a game or two like this, get a nice drop on 60 bomb, and then hop off. That's all I've been pretty much doing. As I wait for Advanced Warfare to drop, get back into some more mad And We're Lives. Can't wait for that. But what's been going on with me, I guess, a bit more is what I thought I would talk about today. So a lot of you guys know, I like to recap for anybody that is new. I just graduated college 2-3 months ago or so, and I've started a job. And I actually moved 2 states away for this job, which is pretty crazy for me. Going to college, right out of high school, I actually went pretty close. I stayed like within 30 minutes. So I still had, and I even moved in the dorm type thing that I was in with 2 of my buddies from high school. We still had a bunch of friends that were going to community college that was close to us, so we had a lot of tight-knit group already. Going into it, you know, I met a ton of new people. I roomed with new people each year until my 3rd and 4th year in college. I stuck with the same guys there. Awesome guys, so worked out beautifully. And, you know, now I graduated college, got engaged, and took a month off, then moved to a place where I didn't know anybody, to a job where I didn't know anybody, and that was pretty crazy for me. I know most people kind of get that when they go to college, and I did have that to some extent going to college, right? Because I did move away. I was living on my own, but this is pretty extreme for me, and especially because it's not like I'm going home every summer to you know, I'll see all my buddies again. This is a permanent move, you know, like I'm here and working 50 hours a week. There's no going back for a weekend or something. I mean, I probably could, but I'm probably not going to. So it's pretty crazy, and it's been quite an adjustment. But fortunately, although I'm not going to talk about my job, I do have a pretty sick job, and it's 50 hours a week. But when I go home, there's no interaction with work anymore, at least for the next few years or so, from what I'm expecting. Oh man. Don't get too jealous if you guys are still in high school, because I went through all of it. I went through all of college, and I just kept burning it. Graduated summa cum laude. So I was so burnt out of it. I was like, oh man, the first weekend when I didn't have anything to do, nothing, no worrying about like, oh, I got my next classes coming up, got to start prepping my books, choosing my teachers, figuring all that stuff out. Nope. And it made all that work that I did do so much more gratifying, knowing that I got it all done, graduated at the top of the class. But yeah, no worries. Every weekend, no worries. It's pretty awesome. And it's cool too, because then I can, you know, I can do whatever I want. Hang out with some friends, go out, play some games. Don't need to worry about it. And at the same time, it's weird. Like, my playing games was almost like my break from all of that hard work I was doing. Now I feel like I have a much longer break, so I don't try and cram in my beasting in such a short period of time. But also, it sucks too because right now there's no real games that are catching my attention. That was something I was kind of talking about in the last video. I'm waiting for that next Advanced Warfare to drop to do my Unreal Live. Waiting for Destiny to come out. See if I can do some videos on that, possibly. You know, I don't know how that's going to be, but I think it could be pretty good. And it depends on what the response is, if people are really looking for videos on it. Another thing that I had mentioned in the last one, and which has been weird, is Clash of Clans. I've definitely been playing that the most, but that game has got 10 million users, which is 10 times like any of the games that I upload. But you know, I might start doing some of that, some videos of that. I've heard a lot of people also of my subscribers also play that game, so I thought that'd be pretty cool. I'm pretty much maxed on it, and I don't know. So we'll see how my channel kind of keeps developing here, but hopefully you guys keep sticking with me. It's been going pretty well, to be honest. It's been pretty interesting. My channel's been doing phenomenal since, and I think it's because I've really been kind of focusing in on my videos in terms of when I do upload. But it's weird because I know there are expectations set, and I have so many kind of micro audiences that are looking for different videos. I mean, there's a pretty general group that watches all of them, just likes my content, but then there's some that kind of like specific targeted series. And it's kind of weird because I almost feel more nervous now when I do my videos and when I actually do want to put something up. Like, I have more time to do videos now, but my channel's also gotten so large that I'm at a point where I really liked my small audience that I had. You know, I had a group of guys, I'd upload a video, be able to game with pretty much everybody that wanted to game, sent me a message, be able to reply to all the comments and everything. And not saying that the channel's growth is bad, but at this point, there's so many people, like, it's hard to keep things regulated so much. So, you know, I'll still read all the comments. I might not be able to reply to all of them. I definitely read all my tweets and Facebook, for the most part, the Facebook messages. But it's 150,000 people that I'm opening up to and uploading a video to. So it's pretty weird. Like, I thought I was pretty extreme at 100. I was pretty flattered with that. My analogy back then, well, not really analogy of what it was like, was really, you know, I'm uploading something to 100 people. That's, you know, I feel like I can't even speak in front of 50 people live, you know? Well, I do that more than that when I do an actual live stream now, and when I upload a video, I'm putting it out there to 150,000 people that have subscribed to my channel or are currently subscribed. Although, you know, yeah, only maybe 15, 20,000 see it. Good Lord, that's a lot of people. So sometimes I feel a bit nervous uploading a video. So yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd put that out there too. I'm just as human as you guys are. I don't know. I don't know how some of the other people do it that really get hated on. You know, like PewDiePie and all this other. PewDiePie's got like 27 million subscribers. This guy is his own TV network, like ABC. You know, he's better than them. Forget that. And he's a one-man show. He doesn't have a whole army of people. Good gosh, that is insane. Yeah, but that amount of flack that a lot of these guys put up with, generally I don't put myself out there too much, so I don't really take too much of it, which is nice. And I don't know, you guys seem to be pretty good. Like, I've heard other people say this too in my comment section, how good my audience is. Like, even if I talk about, I've talked about in the past, controversial things like my console wars video, although some of them going back a little bit further do get kind of bad because I wasn't the best back in the day, but I've gotten better. And my more recent console one, you guys all in the comments were awesome, or at least had a good argument for what you were talking about, and it seemed reasonable. It wasn't just like, screw the PS4, Xbox for no reason. It was like, you know, you guys had arguments put together, and you weren't, you know, cussing at each other, so that was nice, you know? It makes for good conversation. That's why, like I said, I liked doing these commentaries when I was starting out. And then I branched out, started doing all these other videos and everything, and hey, look at where I am, talking about some stuff and me moving up here to a bunch of random people on the internet who I couldn't be more happy with. But yeah, that was a gameplay. That's a bit of what I've been up to, and this was Monday's View from the Mountain. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know with a like rating if you did, and maybe it'll go on for another week. That's it for me today, though. New videos coming soon for And We're Live. Back in some Black Ops 2. I've just been loving Black Ops 2 too much compared to Ghost. I'll play a couple games like this, but I don't know. Black Ops 2 is just so much fun, and I'm looking forward to Advanced Warfare, like I was talking about that last one, especially with that score streak coming back, where it's the point system rather than the kills. Man, if they do some good stuff with the objective gameplay for that, it's going to be great. Beasting on some kill streaks. Hopefully they put some good ones in. But yeah, like I said, thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. You can check out that previous video if you'd like to, or you can check out the recommended for my last World's Best Clip of the Week, since that's been one of my favorite shows. And I'll see you guys next time. This is StoneMouse64, signing out.